Hi, today we're going to be going over the importance of literacy and talk about some frequently asked questions. So, first one, why is explicit reading instruction important in grades kindergarten through third grade? Well, explicit reading instruction is very important throughout these grades. This type of teaching is intentional, direct, and focused on teaching individual reading strategies. In explicit teaching, the goal is student mastery of reading strategies. It's not just about comprehending text, but ensuring that each student has the tools to navigate and understand text independently. It is a teacher's job to provide clear instruction to empower struggling readers. Many struggling readers face challenges in figuring out what they are supposed to do on their own. Therefore, teachers must use explicit teaching to help guide students in their reading journey. All right. What are some of the effects that dyslexia has on reading success? Dyslexia significantly impacts reading success in children by hindering accurate and fluent word recognition. Students with dyslexia may struggle with phonological awareness and processing, making it challenging to decode and recognize words and associate sounds and symbols. This difficulty in phonics affects reading speed, accuracy, and comprehension. Additionally, dyslexia can lead to challenges in spelling and writing. Children with dyslexia are often very bright, but the difficulties in these foundational reading skills negatively affects academic progress and overall literacy development. Teachers must identify students with dyslexia early on and use appropriate intervention strategies to help them read successfully. All right, moving on. What is the science of reading and Scarborough's reading rope? The science of reading is an evidence-based approach to teaching reading. It draws from scientific research to understand how children learn to read and how reading instruction can be most effective. It emphasizes the importance of systematically teaching the essential components of reading. Scarborough's reading rope is closely related to the science of reading and is a visual way for teachers to see how the components of reading instruction all fit together. This model provides a comprehensive view of the multiple strands or components involved in proficient reading. The reading rope consists of two main strands, the word recognition strand and the language comprehension strand. So, the word recognition strand includes phonological awareness, decoding, and sight recognition, while the language comprehension strand includes background knowledge, vocabulary, language structures, verbal reasoning, and literacy knowledge. Scarborough's reading rope illustrates how each of these strands of reading are intertwined and mutually supportive. It further shows the need for systematic and explicit reading instruction of the components of reading. So, let's get into what are the essential components of reading based on science of reading research. The 5 components of reading are essential for teachers to grasp an understanding of. Without these components, students will not be fluent readers. And let's get into them. First one, phonemic awareness, which is the ability to break down words into separate units of sound. Next is phonics, which is defined as a set of rules about how to sound out letters in a word. Fluency is next, which is the ability to read words and sentences accurately with correct phrasing. Next is vocabulary, which is all the words one needs to know to communicate with others. Comprehension is the ability to construct accurate meaning and understanding of words, sentences, and paragraphs. Each of these 5 components of reading must be taught and measured to ensure students are meeting their age-level reading requirements. So, why is it important to instruct students in the components of reading in sequence? Well, the literacy elements are sequenced in a specific order for a purpose. They are sequenced as followed: phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and text comprehension. This purpose is to provide a structure of learning for students to build their knowledge of reading upon prior knowledge. I think this order is set up like building blocks. The foundation of phonemic awareness is essential for the next blocks or steps in reading and writing, until eventually the last block, text comprehension, can be added on top. If students do not have a firm grasp on phonemic awareness, they will not be able to move forward to the next level, as there will be no foundation to build upon. Students will be left in the dust and struggling to keep up during reading instruction if they do not grasp one of the elements of reading. All right, last question. What are some research-based instructional strategies that are appropriate for grades K through 3? Well, the first one I came up with was, it is great to implement rhyming activities. Rhyming exercises help children develop phonological awareness. Games or songs are a great way to engage students and help them identify rhyming words. Research shows that children with a strong sense of rhyming correlates with improved reading outcomes. Another great strategy to implement is repeated reading. This is a great exercise to have students repeatedly read a passage, which improves fluency. This strategy also helps with accuracy. Research suggests that repeated reading positively influences reading speed and expression. Well, thank you so much for listening, and that's it. That's all I have for you. Bye.